This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Utah. I'm here with Go Energy Foods. Since 2017, they've been providing bars with real ingredients that are natural, nutritious, and delicious. I'm joined here with the founder, president, Jacqueline. Thanks so much for joining us here today.
Thanks, Gary. Nice to be here.
Let's start off a little bit about yourself. You're formerly educated at George Wythe College. You have loved educating those around you in the past, be it in image, beauty, or now in healthy living. Share with me a little bit how this passion for providing healthy options really began for you.
So it began where there's a need, you find some way to fix it. So for me, I was working a lot of hours and I was working really long days and I was trying to eat healthier. And I would go to the store and I would grab something that looked healthy and I'd read the ingredients and I'd be like, well, it's not really healthy. It's actually not good for you at all when I would read through the ingredient label. Or if I did find one that was actually healthy, it tasted horrible. And I was like, I can't even gag this down. So I wanted to marry healthy and taste good and give people a truly quick way to put good nutrition into their bodies.
Most people give up right there when they look at the options. They gag on a few. You decided to march forward and do something about it. I think that's great. I mean, the company that you found had a mission really to change the flavor of healthy by creating good, clean foods for any lifestyle. Is healthy really on the minds of people today, would you say, more than ever? And if not, why should it be?
I think it is, and there's a couple of reasons for that. One of them is the pandemic showed people a lot about what they were eating and what they were putting into their bodies, and it gave people a really big awareness of, gosh, I've really got to take care of myself and make sure that my baseline is pretty healthy so I don't get sick or I don't catch what's going around. That's one of the things. The other thing that's come out of this has been a lot of people are putting themselves on the GLP-1 drugs. And those drugs are helping people with that pre-diabetic or diabetic state. But they could fix that so easily by just eating the right foods and especially getting enough fiber. Because our bar has half your daily fiber in it, people can eat that fiber and actually feed their gut microbiome what it needs in order to stay healthy. Most people don't realize that most of your health begins in your gut.
Interesting. I mean, your company created E3 Energy Cubes in Utah there. As co-workers, I mean, you were dissatisfied with the unhealthy snacks available. For consumers out there, like you said, there's many choices that are on the shelf. I mean, they look healthy, but many times they're not. Do most people just kind of give up when it comes to learning how to read those ingredients?
So the people that really read ingredient labels are very strict about them. And most people are looking for things that are made with real foods, things they can pronounce. They don't want to see maltodextrin in it. They don't want to see a sugar alcohol. They don't want to see propylene glycol in their food. I mean, it's in your food. That's the saddest part, is it's in there. But some of the simple ones people can avoid are the sugar alcohols, the unnatural colors or flavors. But then things like soy. Soy is often a filler. It's a very cheap ingredient. So people use soy lecithin a lot as a product to keep their it's like an emulsifier. But soy is really hard on the hormones for men and women. And so you have to be careful that you're not getting too much soy. So we decided to make a bar that was gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, all natural, and everything non-GMO. So they're getting products that were made the way God intended them to be made, and they're not being altered genetically at all. So
Excellent. We're talking about real food that people understand, not those other scientific names they've come up with things that aren't food. I mean, we're all familiar, obviously, with protein bars. So what is an E3 protein bar? Can you kind of explain what is unique about an E3 Energy Cube? What does the Energy Cube mean? Explain that for folks.
So E3 means energy from three sources, and those sources are healthy fiber, healthy carbs, really, healthy fats, and healthy protein. So those three things create a macro balanced approach to eating. There's a lot of fads out there, like, the keto diet and other things like that. And those are great for short term, but they're not a long term lifestyle. And so we're trying to give people a lifestyle choice that they can put into their lives regularly every day. They can have one every morning for breakfast or every afternoon in between lunch and dinner so that they're feeling full and satiated with the fiber in there, which helps you stay full. So the biggest thing that makes us unique is no dairy. Almost all protein bars are made from whey protein, and ours is made with egg white protein. So there's no dairy. And then there's also that fiber, which half your daily fiber, most protein bars don't have that fiber claim that we do. And they come in 3 squares. So I have one right here. This is our PB and jam flavor. And just to show you what it looks like, and this tastes just like a peanut butter jam sandwich, but it's so healthy. They come in squares. They come in 3 pieces like this.
Oh, I see. Okay, very
And
cool.
so that little square, you can see that big, huge strawberry in there too. So they come like that, and they come in 3. So you can hold this over, keep this one for later, save it. Or if you have kids, lots of times moms will eat 2, and then their kids will eat 1, and they feel like they're getting a whole piece just for them. So that's kind of what makes it unique.
So we're talking about that 3. Also reminds them about the cube 3 as well. Keeps that on their mind as well. I mean, so the E3 stands for energy from 3 sources: healthy protein, healthy fat, and healthy carbs. So there really is no need for artificial stimulants because real energy comes from real food. I mean, do many people notice that difference after they have tried those, would you say?
Yes. So we do get people that ask us, "Oh, is there caffeine in this bar? What is it that's giving us the energy?" And it's really fun to help educate people that energy comes when you get the right balance of foods in your body, and it will be sustained longer, and there won't be any crashes. And so it's been really good to help educate people that that's where energy really comes from. It comes from our food.
That is excellent. I mean, so we're talking no compromise. These are dairy, gluten, and soy free, no GMOs, they're all natural. I mean, this has to be great for those people out there who have issues with many of these ingredients, would you say?
Yeah, we have a lot of people that have celiac that love our bars because that celiac, they can have no gluten. I mean, not even a trace. And our facility is completely gluten free. So when people come into our facility, even employees, there's a certain point they can't go past if they have gluten at all. So they have to put it away, or it has to be someplace else and not go into our facility, because gluten can be on the smallest traces of gluten can give somebody with celiac disease. They can make them sick for days.
Wow, that's interesting. I mean, let's face it, we all want healthy, but we all love a great taste. I mean, these bars are delicious. We're talking about flavors like almond cherry, PB and jam, peanut butter chocolate. What is your personal favorite?
My personal favorite is actually orange cranberry. So it's this one right here. So orange cranberry is my personal favorite. It reminds me of kind of like a chocolate orange, but there's no chocolate in it. But it just has that flavor of Christmas, and it's very bright. Our most popular flavor, though, is peanut butter and chocolate, because that's kind of an easy go-to, and a lot of people are familiar with what a peanut butter protein bar is going to taste like. So it's less scary to try. But once they've tried it, they love them and they keep coming back for more. This is a really easy product to love. And because of all the 5 flavors that we have with the lemon blueberry in there and the orange cranberry, we have a choice that can give people, if they get tired of the peanut butter ones, then they can move to the fruit flavored ones, and they all taste amazing.
Now that is excellent. You're going to have to send some of those to my team. I think everybody's over here salivating, thinking about those great flavors. So we're talking about on the shelves, we have many choices in protein bars. How does the typical whey protein kind of different from yours? I mean, is there less bloat, less gas? Tell me about that.
That is a great question. So whey protein for some people can really cause stomach irritation, and almost always there's gas and bloat associated with the whey. So we kind of have a little stop farting slogan that we use sometimes in our bars, because we really have eliminated the things that cause gas and bloat. Sometimes it's the whey. A lot of people that have celiac also have dairy intolerances. So not having that dairy in the product really helps. Even our chocolate chips are dairy free and soy free. So everything is made with the highest quality ingredients we can find. But then the other thing that happens is when people don't get that fiber, their stomach has a harder time digesting things. And with the fiber, it really gives them that ability to digest it properly and let it go through the system well. And so we believe that we've got a product that does give you less gas and bloat, and that will help your stomach do what it needs to do so that you can have a healthy gut microbiome.
That is excellent. So we're talking about egg white protein delivers 2.5 times more absorption. I mean, that's pretty impressive. I mean, a 5-flavor variety pack makes it convenient to taste the change. I mean, these can all be ordered online, is that correct? As well as some of your select locations. Tell me about that.
Right. So online, we are on our website, and we're also on Amazon. And then you can also, and that website, easy to remember, is just e3protein.com. So that website's super easy to remember. And we're on Amazon. And you can also find us in a lot of Circle K locations. So we're in the Grand Canyon Circle K locations and also the Midwest. So if you're in Indiana or Tennessee or down in Arizona, you've got lots of Circle K to choose from. So one of those things is we're refrigerated. So we're going to be in the refrigerated section near your yogurts and your pickles and your peeled eggs, where all the healthy things are. That's where you'll find us, because we don't have any preservatives. We're also in a lot of Associated Food stores here in the Mountain West, and also Albertsons in the Mountain West as well. So you can find us in lots of refrigerated sections. And once you've taken the bar from the refrigerator, you've got a week or two before you even have to eat it. It doesn't have to go right back in your fridge. Good. You can take it on a trip. You can go to the gym. You can take it with you to work. No problem at all. So you've got a week or so. I like to keep them in the fridge all the time. And when I take them out, I like them to get to room temperature. That's the way I like them.
Just like real food, we want to keep it refrigerated as long as possible, keep it as fresh as possible, but that's great to know you can actually take it with you for some time. I mean, the ingredients, I can read them. Cashews, blueberries, walnuts. I mean, this is high fiber. This is food you can feel good about, really given to your whole family. Do kids seem to like the taste as well?
They do. It's been really interesting to watch even toddlers that are, 2 and 3 years old. You obviously need to read about allergens. If they've got a peanut allergy or if they've got any kind of nut allergy, this is not the bar for them. But between the egg white protein that's easily absorbed and the grass-fed collagen protein, you've got a protein source that's going to your muscles and helping with your joints and your skin and your hair and all those things. Kids love them, and they love the peanut butter ones, they love the fruit ones, and they'll just sit and gnaw on them all day.
I can tell you're very passionate about doing this for folks out there. Jacqueline, your story as a mom, wife, president, founder, speaker, author, even a mentor is really inspirational. Your faith and your life really speaks volumes. Is this rewarding work for you?
It's really nice to be able to give people an option for, when they really need to eat food, but they don't really have a lot of options. They can run into the gas station, grab something that's totally good for them and feel good about it, and feel good about handing it to their kids, because so many things are so highly processed in our world today. They've been stripped of fiber. They're full of artificial colors and artificial flavors. And it doesn't feel good when you have to give your child or yourself something that isn't really going to be good for their bodies. But they can feel good. Anybody can feel good about eating good, healthy food on the go with an E3 Energy Cubes. It's just an easy protein bar that does its job.
That's why they can keep a lot of those unhealthy options on the shelf so long. They have all these ingredients in them, and instead of doing it the natural way, which is refrigerating it and getting it out there for folks fresh. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is the website. On the website, see the great selection of E3 protein bars that are innovative, natural, nutritious, and obviously delicious. I mean, finally, healthy tastes good. I mean, read the great reviews right there online and see locations across the United States where you can find these on a refrigerated shelf near you. If not, check them out right online. You can order there as well. I mean, if you're a shop out there, maybe a gym or somebody that wants to offer these, you can also check out the wholesale options right there. Contact, and they will be glad to direct you how you can get that done. Once again, that is Go Energy Foods. only the finest sourced ingredients for you and your family. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.